Thank you very much. First of all, I am so grateful to represent the Winn Feline Foundation in general. I've been on the board of directors for about 12 years or so. And I'll explain what I'm here for in a second. But I must say and tell you what a difference this has made, this being the opportunity to present this award at the place where more people who communicate about pets in a way that really matters to more people than any other converge. This is the watering hole for people who write about, blog about, or whatever you call it, about companion animals. And I do thank Tom and Yvonne on behalf of the Winn Feline Foundation for that opportunity. Thank you so much. And I know now many of you will be tweeting, Steve Dale was up here talking about watering holes, so it clearly means he's going to have a drink after he presents this. So the Winn Feline Foundation Media Award was created several years ago to help us thank those who write about cat health research. Now, do any of you in this room happen to have a CAT? That's kind of lukewarm. Much better. I think cats need that kind of fanfare myself. So we thought many years ago at this point, 10 years ago or so, that one way to thank those who write about or blog about cats and about cat health studies, which is what the Winn Feline Foundation does. So the Winn Feline Foundation, for all of you who said you have a cat, your cat has absolutely been touched by research that we have funded. In fact, it can be argued that nearly everything we know about cats now, almost really, has in some way been funded at some level by the Winn Feline Foundation. And that is probably, yes, it's actually true. As even the canine friends will attest. But it is so true, which is why I am so honored to be on board. We have two past winners. I don't know if they're in the room. They are at this conference, at least two past winners of the Winn Feline Foundation Media Appreciation Award. Amy Shojai, is she here? And Kim Campbell-Thornton, who may or may not also be. Amy stood up way in the back of the room. Amy! Cat Writers Association. And I encourage you to attend the session tomorrow. Well, this year's Winn Feline Foundation Award goes to a veterinarian in Manhattan named Dr. Arnold Plotnick. Now, unfortunately, there he is. Unfortunately, Mr. Kathmandu, that's the name of his blog, was unable to attend and be here, but I do want to read what he said. I am truly honored to be the recipient of this award. As a veterinarian specializing in feline medicine, I'm very aware of the amazing work the Winn Feline Foundation does and has been doing for many decades. In fact, we're about to celebrate our 50th anniversary. That's pretty good. So many of the advances in feline medicine that we've been able to apply to our patients are a direct result of research that the foundation supports. I think the most striking example of this was the discovery, if you can believe what I'm about to tell you here, that a deficiency in the amino acid taurine is the main cause of a heart disease called dilated cardiomyopathy. And that was true. Cats were going blind, they were dying because there wasn't enough taurine in cat food now about 50 years ago, or nearly that, but this was the case. A study funded by the Winn Feline Foundation changed all that. As a result of the study, pet food manufacturers altered the formulation of their food, so they all contained adequate amounts of taurine, and now dilated cardiomyopathy is practically unheard of in feline medicine. Thousands and thousands of lives were saved as a result. And that's just one example of the terrific work of the foundation. That was almost 30, so it was about 30 years ago, I think he's right. You can imagine how many other incredible discoveries have been made since then due to the support of the Winn Feline Foundation. As a practitioner, I look forward to the e-newsletter, Cat Health News from the Winn Feline Foundation. It can be difficult to find the time to keep up with the veterinary journals, so having the latest, most important studies summarized and delivered right into my inbox is invaluable. I do a fair amount of writing for magazines and newsletters, as well as my own blog, which, as I mentioned, is Catman Do. Because of the foundation, it gives so much to the veterinary community. I try my best to support the foundation in any way I can. This includes making regular donations to the foundation on behalf of my patients who pass away or are euthanized, as well as trying to put in a good word for the foundation in articles I write or in my blog. It's the least I can do. I'm proud of this award. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate it, Dr. Arnold Plotnick. So once again, I thank you all. And with that, I give it back to the person I would know anywhere, anytime. Recognize her at all times. Here's Chloe. They're telling me to sit, stay, which is something I listen to. If it's positive reinforcement, right? That's the only kind of training we like. So, well, I don't mean it quite that way. All right. Are you guys going to make me cry again? Yes, we are.
Yeah. One of the things that we love most about what we get to do at BlogPaws is handing out these big checks. And when we can, we try to give back to all the organizations. And this year we were able to do that again. So Steve, for Winn Feline, please accept this.
They've done this before. For those of you attending the first time,
yeah, it
doesn't 2 years ago.
Just depends how the budget works out.
No, I'm so grateful. This is the best. Come closer to me for photos. I have one question and only one question. Which ATM can I go to?
I don't think it'll work. But one thing I do want to say is that this is yet another example of what you folks and the sponsors make possible about BlogPaws. So thank you all.
Thank you. I don't know how this fits in my luggage.
Yeah, you should carry that to the airport. And next I want to bring up a very special